I don't think there is anywhere in Igbo land where you see Yoruba or Hausa man investment. Prince Nicholas Ukachukwu. APC gubernatorial candidate Prince Nicholas Ukachukwu has stressed the importance of Igbo people investing in their home state for sustainable development. In an arresting interview, Ukachukwu highlighted the self-reliance needed for regional growth. It can take only us to develop us. I don't think there's anywhere in the whole Igbo land where you can see a Yoruba man or Hausa man having an investment or building a factory. And why is that? That's because somebody has said that Igbo people don't sell their lands to people now. Is that it? He stated, it is only Igbos that can do it in other states. So I now say, what can we do? We have to go and develop our own place. The gubernatorial aspirant also responded to criticism that factories he previously established in Anambra are no longer operational, and I'm happy they said I built 12 industries and it is something one cannot deny. But they say some are not working, he acknowledged. Ukachukwu explained that security challenges severely impacted his manufacturing operations. I used to have 74 expatriate workers who lived and worked in that factory. 6 of them have been kidnapped. They go Japan now. At a particular time or the other, and were paid fully for their release. We were paid heavily for their release. He reviewed. Okay. He further elaborated that the specialized nature of this operation made them dependent on foreign expertise, yes. And some of those factories, because of the nature of it, cannot function without those expatriates. Yes, most of the time. Most of factories that I know, you have to have all those expatriates there to operate it, to make it function. Because of the nature of it, cannot function without those expatriates, and they decided to leave regardless of what we were paying at that time. They will leave. Make kidnapper no carry them. Insecurity is a really big problem in our country, and they really need to do something about it. Really need to do something about it. We have to increase the salary, increase allowance, and how to get insurance and all of those things, Ukachukwu said. The Anambra political leader expressed disappointment over the current state of his investment, noting that despite significant financial commitment, insecurity and other factors ultimately undermined their viability. Okay, that one is up to the people of, as in the governor, the president, to deal with insecurity in the state. It is really becoming a problem, a very big problem. Morgan Osai says the high cost of land in Igbo sometimes discourage people from buying and establishing in the region. Their land is very expensive. Land is expensive everywhere now. A piece of land that is sold for 100,000 naira in the north can be purchased for 200 million naira in the region. 200 million naira for land. Wetin happen? How much you now use to build the land? Some of businessmen would rather go to a place where they will have it cheaper to invest. 200 million naira for land is expensive, but wetin happen? I even tell to say probably like 4 million, 5 million, and all of that. 200 million naira. Wetin? For 1 acre. That's a lot though. Abaka said, that is you. Even your own factory is down because of some factors. Why do you think, say, the Hausa and Yorubas will not consider this factor also before any establishment? Abi? It's also like that. Olani Abayemi says, if what you are observing or saying is true, which means Igbo land is a forbidden place, not accommodating, or people live there very badly bad, because other states accommodate them because it is good for them and the owner of the land to live. Abi, if they are not investing in Igbo land, why are the people Igbos are not investing in their own land as well? Something must have caused it. Probably you should find out why. They are not investing in their land. McDonald says the reason is that you people are not friendly. That's another angle. You should check that out too. Probably you look into those problems and do something about it. Maybe people will now come and start investing and doing their businesses in Igbo land. Christy says, God bless you, sir. Igbos, please listen and bring your investment home. What our brother said is pure truth. You will never see a Yoruba or Hausa man invest in Igbo land because of their tribalism nonsense. What are you saying? But Yoruba and Hausa people allow Igbos to invest their business in Yoruba land, in Hausa land. So why? Why will you say because of tribalism? That's rubbish. Okom Shimao says the Igbos are welcomed all over the country. That is why they build their factories and homes there. But you're either making it look as if people don't want to invest or build anything in Igbo land. But where on earth a non-indigene can acquire an inch of land in Igbo land? Because obviously it's looking like it is difficult for people to get a land in Igbo land. If people are allowing you to build in Lagos, in Hausa places, Kano and all of that, why would you say it is because of tribalism? That is why Yoruba don't want to have a property in Igbo land. You better check, there's something wrong. It's not because there's tribalism. That's not it. People have accused people and said you don't like to sell your land to outsiders. Maybe that is the issue. And maybe you should look into that. Maybe you should look into that. Charles Divine says the issue is not that the Igbo people are unaccommodating, rather it reflects a mindset. Among other tribes in Nigeria, the Yoruba tend to enjoy traveling abroad, especially to the UK. In contrast, as I pointed out, the Hausa are generally not interested in building permanent structures outside their own regions. For example, in Lagos, how many houses have been built by Hausa? Those ones, they don't build houses. And those ones, they don't plan on building houses. They just like to come, invade people's privacy, and take over, probably rent a house and not pay, or sleep in people's shops, or anyway, just hang around anyway. We should not attribute this situation to hostility. No part of Nigeria is free from negative individuals. Abi? Chinwe says, big truth, yes, some Igbos will not listen. You people are not fixing factories in your land and all of that, and you're complaining that some other people also are not coming to do in your land, but your Igbo brothers are going to Hausa place, going to Yoruba place to invest their properties, build factories and all of that. Why are they doing that? Check, ask questions. Probably something is wrong. That is why they are doing that. Because they cannot just be doing that just because they want to. Why would you not want to invest in your village, in your land? Maybe it's because of village people. Oluwafemi says, whose fault? I don't know. Richard Johnson says, I'm not an Igbo, I'm from South. I love what the man said, because when you turn to the state to development state, next thing will be terrorists, and the state will never be in peace. So if you come to the state, come as a visitor, don't come as the owner. What is this one saying? I beg, say it be South. Said Gabriel says, may God make everywhere in Nigeria a good environment that everyone from the globe can invest in. That's just Coco. If insecurity can probably be a thing of the past, maybe there'll be changes. I don't know. So, my listeners, over to leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.